Hello, I just thought I'd do a little tutorial on how to make like Shibuya-K type stuff. Um, Shibuya-K, it's a very like wholesome genre, so you have to use a lot of cheesy sounding sounds, some realistic pianos, but the guitars and stuff are really DIY most of the time. So this is just a simple voice memo I recorded on my phone. And it just plays and that's just put a exciter, not even compression, just an exciter, boosted some highs, an exciter basically, and just some delay, not even compression. There was no need to do that. This is just the main kick to give this drum loop, sorry, higher kick to give this drum loop some more spice. This was used making a virtual drummer that I have. It's called VD Brute, and the ARP sound is a synth serum. It's just something I made real quick, like a very chiptune kind of vibe. I don't know if it's gonna play, but there we go. So if you like automate the filter, and if you automate this together, they both ARP, and it sounds like this. I had to consolidate because too much CPU was being taken. And the mix for that was just this limiter called Elephant by Voxengo, just to get that classic rocky smashed drum feel, but not. I didn't overdo it because I feel like it should be okay. There's a lot of melodic layering that's there, so I didn't want to like overdo that. And then once again, I also put an exciter to boost up the basses of the drum a little more and just boost it up some of the bass, some of the low mids, basically, and some of the highs for the hi hats and the snares, since they were all grouped together. That's how that part sounds. And this is it's actually a hardstyle kick. I um just cut up all the lows and boosted a lot of the highs because I liked it, gave it like this nice snare texture, make the snare pop up more. So I just used that. Then this is a little melody from Xenology. Xenology has a lot of like cheesy sound, fonty sounds, like SRX orchestra kind of vibes. Totally would check that out. And then this is the bass and an accordion from a cumbia sample pack, all sampled. It's that cheesy vibe. And this is a blip I made in Serum, which is just a sawtooth with very low decay with the resonance all the way up for the envelope on the cutoff, creating like this creepy sound. And the accordion is just like that. And then the bass is a purity preset. I love purity for cheesy sound, funny sounds. Kind of following the root, but like I made it a little funky, just dun dun, because the following the root is just very boring sometimes. Then this is a piano, Imagiero piano, a very good VST. Basically, I just put a bunch of OTT on it. Fun fact: if you don't have OTT, you just use the Serum VST because the compressor here is just OTT. This is basically OTT. It's kind of funny. This is how I use OTT. I just use it the piano has a very nice dark tone to it, which kind of fits the vibe here. No reverb, no nothing. I just extended the release of the piano, kind of like a pseudo reverb kind of vibe. So just a bunch of bongos that I recorded and I high passed them. This a lot of Shibuya-K songs use techno dance elements. So this is just some open 909 open hi hat, some garage samples too I threw in there, and I put a flanger and an analog compressor on there to give it some variety. And yeah, this is like the cheesy part basically. So this note is intentionally off key to create like some sort of cheesiness, like childhood kind of vibe, because that's a lot of Shibuya-K is very like easygoing, very cheesy kind of vibes. And once again, Xenology, clutch, so good. This is a little slap bass section I did with Purity. This is a classic sound in almost any anime sound effect. This is a classic one. This comes from a it's a sample pack that I got. I think off of like Reddit or something. It's a bunch of like Roland R9 samples that don't only include like the power drums and stuff like that. It includes like the ethnic percussion, mallets, and like tubular bells. It's really sick. So then all together, it sounds like this. Let me play it all together. See, that's like very wholesome, very easygoing kind of vibe. I hope this kind of like mini tutorial, because I haven't seen any Shibuya-K related tutorials on YouTube, or like any like project FOPs, or just project breakdowns on YouTube, which is very surprising because this genre seems to be having a big resurgence recently. I don't know why there isn't, but I hope more people will show their thought processes on how they on their takes with this genre. This is just how I make this sort of stuff. But yeah, um, thanks for stopping by. I'd rarely upload on here. I just wanted to show you guys this. That's all. Peace.